Hello everyone, welcome to Adventures in Gold Rush. Today we are at a secret location and my buddy Sasha is checking out a 3D printed dredge. And Andrew will be joining us also today. Woohoo! Look at that yellow, baby. Adventures in Gold Rush, baby! So here's some of the pieces right there. And a Coca-Cola commercial about to happen. There's the pipes right here. Since I was invited to the secret location, I can't tell anybody where it is at. So, pesh. All right, let them get this set up here, and then we'll check it out and see what it looks like. So you have the whole parts here. You put everything together. You have different sections, 3D printed, gold nugget trap, and normal riffle jab, and you can put minus moss. It comes without minus moss and the mat, just with the two pieces. It doesn't come with nothing, isn't it printed? It just with the printed riffles. The whole dredge is 3D printed. I put a little mat because we have here holes. You have a flow direction, so you know in which direction you have to put this river on. Then we put first the normal sluice section. It just clicks in? Clicked in now. Oh, cool. Then put the other stuff together. Then I decide to have... How does that stay together? Oh, you have to click something on it later. With those clamps. Okay. So I put this minus moss in the next one, and oh, so you have a bunch of sections. You can choose what you want to put in. Yeah, you can choose in which direction, in which. Why is that one black and the rest are? It's just another material. We're testing some other materials. So the sluicing section holds in place with the clamps. Easy. And you need the other clamp to hold everything secured in place. Okay. And on every 3D printed part you have flow directions. So you can't assemble it in the wrong way. Oh. Yeah, okay. It comes just with one in the back and one in the front. I glued two more. Okay. If I have more water, I have to keep digging and doing that. You need more bottles. I was hoping it would have all those bottles like in the video you sent me because it looks so cool. Like a centipede or something. Oh, so they just screw right in. Just screw right in. It holds very tight. It's very, very tight. Not easy to screw it off again. Where did you get these 3D printing instructions? Are they for sale online or what? Online on, I don't know. Well, if you send me a link, I can give other people the link in case they want to print one too from the dude. In the description. But you need experience in 3D printing. It's not easy to print it because this guy who created this dredge have bamboo lab printer. And if you have another printer, you have to modify the material and modify everything, the whole temperature and
the other stuff. I'm not a 3D printer. Don't have.
You're not a, is it called, wait, a 3D printer is what you print with. What would a 3D printer that prints on a 3D printer be called? So if anybody knows what someone that prints with a 3D printer is called technically, please put it in the description because I would like to know.
And now we have the main piece, the nozzle. You can screw everything off. It's very tight, so I can't screw it off again. You have different nozzles in front and different adapters, maybe which hose you use. Also, you have different adapters for the sluice in different screw directions. It comes with 3 different nozzles. The long, the short one, and four.
Looks like they don't clog. Looks like there's not nothing that goes across it to keep it from clogging. Just a question. Does it clog? You tried it once.
I just tried this one and the short one.
So that'd be nice if there was something like that had like 2 pieces that went over it so it would block off the rock so it wouldn't get stopped up. I guess we'll see today, or?
So one thing I don't know, why is it constructed like that? You have everything screws. This one comes on this piece.
Oh, that doesn't screw in, it just clicks in and it stays?
I think you have to glue it on it. But if I glue it, you can't change it when the screw part is defective. Maybe this was the stupid part to put the bottle first. Okay.
So while he's getting that set up, I am going to eventually get over there. I'll ask Andrew, since he's in the water anyway, to test if it's losing anything at the end. I would be very curious about that. Oh, it is fired up. It's a good sign. There's all kinds of material up there too. What do you need, sir? Oh. Catching stuff on the end, we want to check and see if it's missing anything. But then again, we don't know if there's gold at this spot yet. Different nozzle tops. Yeah, that's the problem, because you got the holes up there. I think those holes up there are a mistake. You know what I mean? That only works if it's underwater.
So you can hold it with your hands. That is not a problem.
Whoa, you got a leak. You got a leak right there.
Oh.
It's squirting in the perfect direction too. Why is it leaking there? It's got a hole in it already, yeah. Or what? Whoa, that was fast. Already a hole in the...
Yeah, the hose is used since 2 years.
Uh-huh, oh, okay.
So, show me in Alaska one hose is without a hole.
That is true. So why are there holes in the side of those things?
Why?
Yeah. can't answer that either. It'd be good to have a set of those without the holes. When it's underwater, it probably helps. But when it's not underwater, it doesn't suck as good.
Hold it with your hand.
Still, that's a pain in the ass, dude. How's your panning skills?
Not very good.
Should I pan it real quick? I can pan it fast. That lighter crap off top. Are we getting any black sand? That's a good question. Not looking too promising. There's a little bitty micro speck right there. See what I mean? There's not very many black sands in that area either. There was that one little bitty micro poop speck in there. That was it. Yep, exactly. Not worth quick kick keeping.
I want to test it right here. So you have to take off the clamps. Put it down.
Ah, okay, that's easy. So you don't have to take the whole thing out of the water. You just take the clamps off. Cool. Clamps off, slides right down and out. Cool. That's that thing doesn't come apart, does it?
No, it's one part.
All right, Sasha. I'm gonna find some chunky monkey in there.
Look, just stones.
Dude. Don't get distracted, bro. Piece of quartz there. Is there a micro poop? What is that right there? Is that, I can't see it from here. Alrighty, well, nothing in that little spot there that he just checked. So, gonna get set up again, get it back together, and try a different section right here. Alright, so they're getting pretty deep here. Quartz and rocks. Some mineralization coming up. They're working it hard now. Look at that, 3D printed floating sluice is working pretty well. Dredge. So they're going deeper in hope. Oh, doing the swirl. You see him? Ah, there's one right there. I see it from here. I see two from there, right there on the top. That's a bit bigger than a micro poop.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6.
Woo, 6 pieces of gold. Getting rich now, baby. All right, so we have finished at that one spot. Not too much gold, just a couple of little flakes. Too much work. So now we've made our way to the Rhine at the spot where you guys have seen me before. There's gold everywhere in here. So, yep, this is the area we're at right here. And they're gonna test that out again here in some flowing water and see how the 3D printed floating dredge works here on a river with faster moving water. I find this to be a pretty cool little dredge. Problem is it gets full really fast, so you have to clean it out, because if it gets clogged up, you're not getting any gold anymore. It's just flowing out the end of it. So curious to see the first clean out here. And then I'm gonna let these boys go, and I will get the information about this so you can get it and print it yourself. Die Taucher der Rhein River, die neue Series von Gold Rush. Clamps right there. Cowboy hood. Yeah, it seems maybe you need some bigger bottles in the front when you have it that long, because yeah, it's weighting it down too much because of the hose. That's the problem. All right, there is Sasha making the first pan here. There should be gold in that pan. Going fast for a fast check. Can we see anything? Well, not sure if you guys can see it, but we tried, so. I want a shot from all the gold later, Sasha. And there it is. Alrighty. Cool, now we're gonna get some underwater shots. All right, everyone, I'm here with Sasha. We're gonna do a little bit of talk about the dredge here to wrap it up. I feel that it works really well. What was your opinion of it? Because you've used it twice. I was only there once to watch and not work, of course. Gotta be lazy.
The suction is very powerful, and if you don't watch out what you're sucking in, it's jammed every time because it's so fast. This suction is amazing, but just the riffles we have to improve it. It's not the best, and the lean angle in the front, it's much deeper than the back.
Because of the hose, it weights it down.
Maybe.
Would that be better just to lower maybe those in the front, the screw-in parts for the bottles?
I have an idea. We want to improve it with maybe longer arms, so the bottle push the whole dredge up.
I think the problem was too that you couldn't see if the riffles were full. And when it's lower in the front, you know a sluice is supposed to have an angle.
Yeah.
And then not as much of that extra material will be, so it would probably even be better if the front was a little higher than the back.
Yeah.
So maybe the ones in the back need to be a little higher and then like staggered so that you have a good angle.
I want to print some arms.
And if you see the sluices they use like in whitewater or so, you always see it's got a little bit of an angle to it.
Yeah.
And with these, I think they were filling up because the front was just too low in the water.
If we have the windows over on the top of the dredge, that's much easier to figure out what we do and what is the best way.
I mean, I like this part. You can really see when you get it close how it just takes all that material in. And
it's
you're being
really fast.
Yeah, you're being very careful in the video. All right, well, everyone, that's the end of this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. A little bit about this 3D printed dredge. So like I said, we're going to get fixes made and film another episode. And in the next episode, we'll let you guys know where you can get this yourself, because the guy Kyle sells the plans, so you can print it yourself, or you can actually buy one from him already printed. And we'll put all that information once everything's finalized in the next episode.
Correct.
So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of upcoming episodes. And stay tuned, because every 2 weeks on Friday is a new episode of Adventures in Gold Rush. So me, Sasha, and DOGG will see you guys next time.